fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. We have already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Trossard, good pressure, determined, intense. Now it's Haaland. Now, can they get him away? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed by the progress made by this guy, Eberechi Eze, who I see these days as an unconventional winger, best deployed behind a central striker, as he does like to operate in the middle, ultimately. Certainly has the strength and an eye for a pass.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Big chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Saliba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, sweet feet. It's gone out for a throw-in. First quarter of an hour gone. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's on. Can he finish? And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Calafiori got a long way forward to join the attack. Zubimendi can get it clear. And it's Valverde. Can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Trossard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's free, he has got space. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Robertson out-muscles him. Saka plays it short. Oh, well played, well played. And that has been clubbed away. And it's gone back to the keeper. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Rice, the ball goes in. Oh, important interception. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Haaland. Saliba calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Can he get on the end of this? Great, and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Trossard, nicely spread. Now it's Saka. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Saka picks it up out wide. Threads one in. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he welcomes it in. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's an imaginative pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. Robertson. Good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Oyarzabal. Now Saliba. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Inter Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second. Saka! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a key interception. Gabriel. Rice. Trossard. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Messi. Now it's Haaland. Son Heung-min. Oh, well played. Played out to the left flank. Can he spark a counter here? Showing great feet there. Rice. Trossard receives it in a wide position. It's just beyond his reach. Trossard. Oh, that is a nice touch. Calafiori. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Inter Milan are still that goal to the good. And it's Timber. And here's Saka, who played through for the wide man. Caicedo is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as You're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And this is Son Heung-min, and he's straight offside. Saliba. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oyarzabal. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Calafiori. It's not an especially good pass, that. Looking for the run, and it's Timber. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 33 viene sostituito con il numero 49. Attenzione,
Oh, good take in a good area. Now it's Saka. Saka! They want to be quick to recover this. It's a poor throw, that, picked off with relative ease. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Luis Skelly. It's a searching pass. Gabriel Jesus providing an outlet on that flank.
Sostituzione per l'Arsenal. Numero 14.
Arsenal making consecutive changes here. Havertz getting the call here in what can... Havertz! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great vision. Played into space out wide. Fagioli. Haaland is onto this.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Rice. Fagioli. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Gabriel cuts it out. Can he get it through? That is ended up in no man's land. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Saliba. Saka. He won't be happy with that one. Fagioli. Into Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Goes for a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Fagioli. Now it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Oh, takes a shot! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Luis Skelly. 4 extra minutes added on. Tries to pass it through. Luis Skelly picks it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Havertz. Caicedo gets rid without sophistication. Gabriel Jesus with the cross. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Inter Milan